Hello, this is Wesley Fryer with Moving at the Speed of Creativity, and I'm creating this screencast for my Technology for Teachers course, about which you can find more information on the website powerfulingredients.com. In this screencast, we're going to talk about how you can find copyright-friendly images that are Creative Commons licensed using a website called Flickrstorm. As you may know, there are three basic options when it comes to searching for copyright-friendly images. And of these three choices today, we're going to be talking about Creative Commons licensed images, which are images for which the owner has already shared permission up front for us to reuse those images under some specific conditions. To find the website Flickrstorm, I'm simply going to go to Google and I'm going to type in Flickrstorm, and you'll notice that Flickrstorm does not have an ER at the end, it's just an R. And out of over 4.8 million hits today, Flickrstorm, the website, is going to be our first hit. And the reason I recommend going to it this way is because it is a rather long URL that's not just easy to remember. I'm going to click first on the Advanced tab, and this is very important because unless you do this, you will not be having your image search specifically turn up Creative Commons images. And I am going to, in this case, probably search for images which are just attribution only. I'm going to be doing a search for pictures that have to do with lightning because I'm going to be creating a digital story about severe weather. And when I do this search on Flickrstorm, what it's going to do is bring up several different tabs of images that I'm going to be able to click on and build a library that I could potentially use. So I'll go ahead and click on this image and it will load it up here on the side. If that's an image I like, I'll click this button that says Add to Tray, and it's going to put that image over here on the side. I'll go ahead and click on this image, and I'm again going to say Add to Tray, and then I'm going to go to another search, and I'm going to put in the words tornado and storm. Of course, there's a lot of different tornadoes. There's an aircraft that's flown by the Air Force in Great Britain that's called a tornado, and there's a lot of other things that can potentially come up if I'm searching just for tornadoes. So hopefully by putting in the word storm along with tornado, I'm going to have some more relevant search results. You can see that a lot of images have loaded up here, and I can pan down and kind of search through those. Some of these, are related to storms and severe weather, it looks like, and some are not, and that is, such is the case sometimes when we are doing our searches online. It looks like this image may be of a wall cloud, and so I'm going to go ahead and add that to my tray, and I'll go ahead and do one more image, and I'll add this one to my tray. Now, at this point, I'm going to move over to the left side of my window, and I'm going to click on an icon that looks a lot like a floppy disk, and it says Download and Save link to your tray. So when I click this link, what Flickrstorm does is it actually creates a web page that has links to all of these images, including the sites where they originally came from. And that is really, really helpful because when I do my works cited or my bibliography for my project, I'm going to be able to refer to this link. So this is the address that I'm going to copy and paste, and if I put that address into my web browser, it's going to take me right back here. Notice that I did not have to create an account. I did not have to sign in order to use Flickrstorm, and these images again are Creative Commons licensed. You can see down below the image that it is an attribution licensed image. And if you don't find results that you're going to be able to use, of course you're going to change your search criteria, and in addition to searching for different things, you can also change the category of Creative Commons license that you're going to search for here, and you may get different results. In fact, here as we search for non-commercial images, we definitely get some amazing images, and I can use those kinds of images as long as I adhere to the license, which in the case of this image is that I'm using this for non-commercial purposes. So after you've found your images, you can either click on them to see the large version or simply save that version by right-clicking or control-clicking, and you can choose Save Image As to save that to your desktop for your